This is a small fan. I've 3D printed all the different parts for. We even made the case and the shaft, the fan blades. This was done with additive manufacturing, also known as personalized manufacturing, using a 3D printer. There's different types of manufacturing that you can do in your own home. 3D printing is one of them. CNC is another. I do not have a CNC machine, but going into them a little bit, 3D printing will add material until it's got the object that it's looking for. CNC would instead have a square block where it removes material until it has the object that you're looking for. A couple of props that I have is a picture frame that I've made. The picture frame is just the small lower half. There we go. You can take it a lot further than just 3D printing. I've 3D printed a ring for an inductor, but adding a little bit of my school, I've done a little bit more. I made this an actual inductor, wrapping wire around it and then filling it up with iron fillings and then epoxying it shut. Another thing that I've done is I've made a case. This case is actually for my electrical circuit, and then there's a fan on the bottom to keep it cool. Give it a test. You can see that it is cooling. This bottom piece I just 3D printed. This is in case it's sitting flat. It doesn't actually stop the flow, it just redirects it to the sides. Manufacturing in your own home can be very simple, all the way to extreme, such as what I've done. You can pretty much select what you want off of a 3D printer and then just hit print. It's that easy. There's another type that I really want to get into, which is CNC machines. That is removal manufacturing. So say if this is a block and I wanted to make something like this, CNC would cut the block until this is the only thing left. Whereas 3D printing, it will start with a base of nothing and add material until this is the only thing there. So they're a little bit polar opposites, but they do the same thing. The cost for both of them varies rather wildly. A 3D printer can be anywhere from $100,000 to $100,000, whereas a CNC machine can be anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000. CNC is a little bit more expensive due to the materials. It uses metal, versus 3D printers use mostly plastic and polymers, which is a lot cheaper. I'm currently printing something right now, so we can take a look at it. It's very simple. It's a little bit difficult to see, but right now it is 3D printing a bunch of bars for me. These are for that case that I am making. It is always exciting just to watch it go. If you're not very design savvy, that's okay. On most 3D printer websites, you can actually select a different type of material that you want to use and the different things that you want to print. For example, if I want to print a tool, maybe some gadgets, we can see that there's plenty of things that I can just load and print. Very simple. Now, if you are a little design savvy, you can do more things like what I've done. This is currently the box that I was showing earlier. I've designed this entire thing, and I'm printing the bars right now. It's hard to see, but these little bars up top, I'm actually making those right now on the printer. They should only take about 30 minutes to print 6 of them, so it's not a very long process. It is very simple, and as you can hear, not very loud. I do have a lot of props to go over. Another one that I have is my hydrogen engine that I'm working on. Doesn't look like much, but this is actually going to be a hydrogen engine. Once I get it fully designed and working, then I might just fill it up with metal material or send it off to be manufactured as metal. So it could be a model, or it could be potentially turned into the real deal. One of the first tools that I actually printed on this was my removal tool. This is all plastic except for the metal tip and screws, and I've used this for about 3 years. It has survived somehow. That's all just made out of plastic. That's how cool personalized manufacturing can be. Very simple, very intuitive. You don't have to have a whole lot of design or engineering to really know what to do with it. You just pretty much clean the plate and then hit print on whatever file that you want. In conclusion, everyone should have some sort of personalized manufacturing. I recommend a 3D printer because your plants will love you. My plant does. I printed this entire base for it and it loves it. So do my cats. They love to chew my plant. For an addition to my conclusion, I'd like to leave you with my fan that I 3D printed, all the different little parts, and actually using it. You can see it does work. Blows a pretty significant amount of air. That's how cool it is. 3D manufacturing brought to your own home. Very simple.